Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Shostak and I want to welcome you to Module 2. I also want to give you some information on how you're going to be working in groups this semester. It's very important that you learn how to operate effectively in groups. Almost everything you do in clinical research is going to be group related because we are working in project teams with a variety of specialists that support each other through the process. So you'll have statisticians that work with data managers, that work with clinical research associates, that work with medical writers. And you all need to learn how to communicate your expectations and timelines and needs to each other as well as your status. So we're going to do 3 group projects in our class. And I wanted to make sure that the first thing we do is lay down some ground rules. I want you to know that I expect everybody to participate. If you have a group member that is not participating, please notify me and I will work with that group member. I also want you to know that at the end of the semester I will ask for feedback from your fellow group members on your performance. So really you all need to be participating fully and letting me know if somebody is not participating. In order to facilitate that, one of the things I'm going to ask you to do is fill out a very simple communication plan. And in that communication plan, you're simply going to say as a group how you want to communicate with each other. Are you going to email? Are you going to text? Are you going to Skype? How are you going to produce your final product? Do you want to use Google Docs? Do you want to work on the Blackboard Wiki? Do you want to meet in person? I do not care how you work as long as you all participate and have input into the final product. The other thing I want to tell you is I am not trying to make these assignments labor-intensive or hard. Very often people come to me with questions about the assignment and really they are expecting that they need to do much more than they need to. You guys are all busy. I'm having you do a lot of reading and a lot of hands-on application. I'm not expecting very complex output from you. I simply want to know that you've read the material, you've chatted a bit, and you document what your thoughts are. If you're uncertain if you are doing enough work or the right work, you can always send me a draft and I will give you feedback and let you know if you're on the right track. Because what I want at the end is for you to learn how to do this work. I'm here to help you do that, and as long as you are trying, I'll give you feedback and keep you pointed in the right direction. So the few ground rules there. What I want to do now is talk to you a bit about how the assignments work. First of all, if you have not worked in groups before, you should be able to go down into Blackboard now. I've assigned you all to groups. I'll be sending you out an email with your group assignment, but you should find a note on here that says under My Groups what your group is. If you go to that group homepage, see if we can get that, you will see a description of all of the group members. You can see I've added myself to this group here for demonstration purposes. You can also see the different tools that you can use. You can use a discussion board, a wiki, you can send email from here, you can do a file exchange. And again, I really don't care how you communicate as long as it works for you as a group and everybody participates. The only thing that I will ask you to do is for this first group project, create your documentation of your communication plan and post it somewhere here so that I and the group members can see it. You can also see down here each of your assignments, and it is absolutely possible for you to submit here or to submit using the assignment link. Only one member of the group needs to submit the assignment. You don't all need to submit it. You all need to work on it, but a single member can submit it, and I will get a grade for all of you. And you can see this is really, I work with the rubrics, and you'll be able to get all the documentation that you need here to do it in the assignment. You'll see the mock communication plan template, a visit matrix template. We're going to be creating one of those, and the protocol synopsis that you need. And you can also view the rubric in here as well. And again, if you have any questions, I know it's the first time we work together, email me and ask me if you're on the right track, and I'll be very happy to help you. The other thing I wanted to tell you is for this first assignment, I have extended the due date. Normally your assignments are going to be due at the end of the module, but since you're all, it's your first week of school and you haven't met each other in your groups yet, I am giving you until September 6th to submit this assignment. So you have between, now and the end of Module 3 to get this in, and hopefully that'll help a little bit. So I want to show you very briefly, if I can get this to pull up, a copy of the communication plan. Sorry, I know this isn't very pretty, but all you need to do is take this template, go in here, tell me how you're going to communicate. Just talk with each other, say how you want to get together, face-to-face, Skype, whatever works for you. Document each person's name. I gave you a little example here. Their UNCW email address, and then if you're going to have some other alternate contact information, put that in there as well, and post it on your group homepage somewhere. That's it. Simple, easy peasy, not a lot of work. Then the other thing I'm going to have you do, and this will make more sense when you work through Module 2, is I'm going to have you read over a mock protocol synopsis. This is a very, very simple one that we're just going to use for this assignment. So you'll all need to read over that, do all the material, and then I am going to ask you, let me get the right one here, to create a very simple schedule of events or visit assignment scheme for me. And again, don't knock your heads against the wall on this. This should be simple. I just need to know that you've read the synopsis and you've done some thinking about, based on that synopsis, what tests you'll need to do and when. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that'll help you out here. We've talked very briefly about how to get to your group, and I want to show you that again, that you'll be able to go down to my groups, that you'll be able to get in there and see. You can send email from here, you can do file exchange, you can go to your home page again and see who is assigned in your group. If somebody's not participating, please let me know right away. And if you've got somebody that does not show up, sometimes I will assign these groups at the start of the semester, and then an individual drops out of the class. Let me know that. If you've got somebody that's just not participating, that's probably because they're not here. And in addition, if you are not assigned to a group, you might have joined after I created these groups, let me know that as well. So remember, reach out to me if you have any questions, and good luck on this assignment. Oh, and one last thing, remember the due date on this is going to be September 6th this time. You have a little extra time in there to finish this assignment. Take care.